Oh my god. You know what? This works. This is gonna be on topic. Egypt, cats on our laps, and Egypt. I think this works, right?
Yes, it works.
Why you wouldn't survive in ancient Egypt?
Well, now you've done it. You fell down a weird witch's wormhole and landed yourself in ancient Egypt.
Hell
So,
yeah.
can you survive?
Let's go.
find.
Answer TLDR. No. No.
No.
Find out.
You know, some people would pay top shelf money for that.
Hey, yo.
The first thing you might ask is, which ancient Egypt? Because the entirety of ancient Egypt spanned across several thousands of years with quite a few different eras. Let's go with, the iconic New Kingdom, the height of Egyptian power and influence, and the most documented for research purposes. How convenient. Since you made it to this video, I'm going to assume that you're not a literal mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging, fragile infant.
Well, there goes my chances.
So you can give yourself a pat on your freshly whipped back because you've already survived the hardest part, childhood. Being a kid wasn't easy. Since they didn't have any fancy beeping machines to hook moms up to and keep babies alive, infant mortality...
Like, the whole thing with, like, childbirth and stuff, only recently, like, what, 50 years ago, maybe even less, where it became, like, easier to give birth, right? But even that, like, the mortality is still not at 0% with all the technology we have right now. Now imagine childbirth without anything, medication, equipment, nothing.
Yeah, it's still a recent thing.
rates were extremely high. 20 to 50% of babies didn't make it out the womb. If you survived being born, next up was surviving the world. Much harder. With things like disease, hunger, and other environmental factors out to get you, it's not going to be a stroll through Easyville. I mean, some of these kids look so frail you could practically see their blinking health bar.
Yeah.
Hang in there, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. Your main duty...
One hit. That mean he was a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, he was.
That mean too soon? Nah, I think several thousand years passed. It's not just...
as a kid is to help out the family that brought you into this world. We're talking chores, taking care of your siblings, protecting the farm, learning the family business, everything necessary for survival. As far as food, it's whatever mama and papa could scrape together, which is mainly bread, milk, fruits, and veggies. Ever have half an onion on dry bread with warm milk? It's
Actually, yes, I did. Why? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, try it.
Yeah, try a little bit, guys. Come on.
So actually, though, like, slightly pickle the onion, put some butter on that toast. Not that bad, actually. It's pretty delicious.
I do love onion.
Pickled onion. Slightly
Same thing.
pickled onion.
I love it.
actually pretty disgusting. But it's what keeps you growing. Because if you don't eat, well... And hey, if your papa has a high enough fishing level, he could bring home a pretty sweet catfish to tear into. Get that protein. Your mother, assuming she survived slopping you out of her belly, would feed and care for your ungrateful ass. But none of that is applicable since you just got orphaned by the space-time continuum. Before we take a look at what to do next, let's see where you would fit in the grand scheme of society, because everyone has their place. Ancient Egyptian society worked in a hierarchy with rich and powerful guys at the top and everyone else at the not top. So really no change from the modern world. The head honcho around these parts is the pharaoh. He's the divine king and whatever he says, goes. Subscribe. Just under him are his closest bros and advisors. Then we have an educated and skilled middle class, and then a laboring lower class with slaves and servants at the bottom, which were usually foreign prisoners of war. Since there's a 95% chance that you'd stick out like a turd in a punch bowl amongst a well-tanned, weird-talking population...
So what do you mean, well-tanned, weird-talking, huh? What do you mean, huh? What do you mean, chat history?
You'd probably be captured and sold into slavery. Tough break, outsider.
Yeah.
But let's assume you can...
But like, so there's like this theory that the actual free societal class were the merchant. But there's also rebuttals to that, because if the merchant is too free and too successful, the people above them would go after them.
Yeah, because you have to play a balancing act.
Yes, so there's a lot of theories who was actually the most powerful class in ancient Egypt. But like
Mhm.
most people seem to agree that it would be the merchants. They would
Yeah.
actually be more powerful and more comfortable than like pharaohs.
Convince the xenophobic guards that you're one cool dude. Hey, I'm one cool dude.
Hell yeah.
It worked. Time to get a job.
Honestly, it kind of feels like that when like tourists go abroad. I'm pretty sure it's still appropriate.
Since you can't speak Wingdings 3, you're gonna have to prove your worth through manual labor. Luckily, there's plenty of jobs to choose from, like farming and. Over 90% of all ancient Egyptians.
All right then.
Farming?
All right then. My brain actually was waiting. Okay, what are the other options? Like, okay, go on. Damn.
Nope, just farming and manual labor.
Egyptians were farmers, so there's plenty of friends and rivals to be made. You know, see who could grow the best onions or whatever it is farmers did for fun. Finger each other's cabbages, I don't know. But you're
What?
Huh?
Brother.
What would you finger a cabbage? It's not even soft. What? There's like no actual reason to do that. What?
People are freaks.
Like the sad part is I wouldn't be surprised.
Your absolute best friend is the Nile River, which is your #1 source of delicious brown water for your crops. Just don't taste test it. Thankfully, the application process to work on a farm is no more than
No, like the water, Nile River was very contaminated.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
moving a rock from here to there. And with your Stellar Gamer build, you can easily get the job done.
Stellar Gamer build
Just remember to lift it
with a Skyrim tattoo.
entirely with your back.
Oh,
As a
no.
bonus, you can read and write, not in hieroglyphics, but in cooler things like letters and numbers, perfect for taking your own notes. You're hired. Now you can get to work and earn that bread. But since the Persians haven't invaded yet and introduced proper currency,
Aw, did you see?
Yeah,
Okay, dumb question. Are Persian cats actually from Persia though? Because I
that's a
don't
good
know.
question.
I grew up with a
Uh,
Persian cat. I grew up with a Persian cat, like a black Persian cat, and she was the cutest. She's a little dumb, but she was the cutest.
and yes, they are. Like, okay,
Mhm.
I'm thinking if we were to travel back in time, I think the majority of people who have traveled back in time would be cooked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Language was different. Mentality was different. Diseases, oh my gosh, instant cooked, guys.
Oh yeah.
If we wouldn't be cooked, they would be cooked.
No, I agree.
Imagine going to the future as well. Nah, man. We would be cooked, they would be cooked.
Yeah.
Manual labor, nah. A lot of us are not about that kind of manual labor that they had back then.
Whoever said manual labor, like how many of you will be able to survive it? 0?
yet
Like,
and
I did manual labor.
No, you're not gonna be able to survive it.
No, I wouldn't have.
None of us would be.
introduce proper currency, you'll be working for literal bread. So you slave away for months on Bahir's family wheat farm, eating your brown bread and sandy beer dinners while sleeping on a filthy, crusty, dusty dirt floor. Watch out for snakes, they bite. Day in and day out, you swing your sickles and your hoes, dreaming about the hoes you left behind, taking extra caution not to get too distracted. Oh, looks like you cut off Bahir's arm.
Oh
Bahir
no!
will remember that. It's then you look
Not Fahir's arm. Like back then, it's like what? You lose one arm, you lose one limb, you lose anything. That's it. You're cooked.
Yep.
How you're supposed to get like stuff to survive? That's it. That's game over. Like go next.
GG.
down and notice some squishing between your toesies. The ground's getting rather moist. Ah, the Nile's flooding, you say to no one. After you finish fighting off the invading river rats using your +7 strength copper sword, it's time to pause the farming grind and try your hand at construction while the Nile does its thing. Oh look, the pharaoh wants you to help build a new pyramid. Lucky you.
Uh-oh.
Since you have countless hours placing virtual cobblestone under your belt, this sounds like a pretty sweet gig. Just keep an eye out, because sometimes it's not yourself that you need to watch out for. Daily labor is just part of your worry though, because you still have diseases like slaves.
There was a lot of diseases at that time. Like good luck not getting a single one while living. I mean, this is appropriate. Buy one, get one free. Disease for sale.
are the hot and trending collectible at the time. You could even trade them to your friends if you're feeling generous enough.
Yeah.
I got trachoma. Pff, well, I've got first edition smallpox. Check.
Wait, what's trachoma? Smallpox, I know what it is, but what's trachoma?
I don't know.
Also, saying first edition chickenpox is diabolical. Oh my god.
Check it out.
Oh god.
With your 21st century wrinkle brain, you know that you need to keep clean to prevent disease. So you take a dip in the Nile to wash your many
You guys got wrinkles in your brains?
What?
crevices. Just downstream of the laundry, which is downstream of the town's dumping ground.
Ew.
Uh-oh, looks like you picked up a friend. A parasitic flatworm went and
Yep.
crawled up your roundworm. And now you have schistosomiasis. With that comes a fever and aggressive diarrhea. And since we're in ancient times, you know what that means. But little wriggling worms aren't the only threats you face. Like the infected fellas a minute back found out, there were many different diseases sickening up the land. The most popular being tuberculosis, smallpox, and malaria. These guys would make sure that your stay in ancient Egypt would be a quick one. So be sure to swat some skeeters and tell your neighbors to cover their coughs for Ra's sake. Oh, sorry, I thought that there was a mosquito on you. Yeah, you too. Anyway, you get back to
Honestly, I would be very impressed if he could get the mosquito with a gun.
Yeah, I would be pretty impressed as well.
Yeah, that would be pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
chiseling some
All right,
sandstone blocks and, oh, looks like you caught Pharaoh checking out the goods. He admires your strong physique, attention to hygiene, and glistening back sweat. He even heard about your conquering of the river rats, and he's impressed. Those are some good qualities. Good qualities for a soldier. You just got bumped up a few societal ranks. Look at you go. Oh, Pharaoh wants to expand his empire. Well, now your promotion makes sense. Time to go to war.
Oh no!
Being a soldier can't be too hard, right? You just pick up a shield and a sword and swing it a little.
Wasn't there like another theory that like at that time, not just that time, but like ancient times, it was like wars like what every month, or like equivalent
Probably.
of every month? Not like big
Pro-
scales, not like big scale historical size, but even like small ones.
Skirmishes.
Yeah, yeah.
After all, people are just bigger rats. Oh, sweet, they even have the cool curved swords.
Curved swords.
It's called a kopesh, and boy does it hurt. But if swinging a sword ain't your style, you could opt for something a little less slashy and a little bit more stabby. If you want to poke someone further away but still want to be close enough to revel in their death, I recommend a spear or javelin. If you really have the urge to stab someone at least a few thousand scarabs away, go for the simple and sweet bow and arrow. It never fails. Unless you miss. Alright, time to step onto the sandy battlefield and fight for a country you just fell into. The enemies of the day are the Sea Peoples. No one really knows who
Sea
they were,
Peoples?
and they most likely came from somewhere north of the Mediterranean. But fair
Wasn't it like Rome?
It was either Rome or the Vikings, no?
I don't think so. I don't know if there's like evidence that Vikings actually reached Egypt.
They were the sea people, though.
No, there was a lot of sea people. Vikings were one of them.
Fair.
Pharaoh don't give a good gosh dang. They've been flaunting their stupid looking boats and shit for the last time. Fuck you, Egypt! Oh, it's so on. Now, the first thing you're gonna want to do is... Oh, damn. Alright, let's try that again. Respawn. Okay, quick time dodge the arrow. Fire your own. Oh, nice shot. Good arc, stable flight, and... Ugh, right on target. Good job murdering that guy with absolutely no complex backstory or family that he was fighting to protect from invaders. To him, you were the bad guy. But hey, war is hell, isn't it? You keep popping off shots and taking out numerous expendable enemy NPCs. While you continue to just riddle the battlefield with arrows, you notice something in your peripheral.
Yeah.
Not something, someone. Oh, hey Bahir, didn't know you were a soldier.
He took revenge for his arm.
Yup.
Honestly based. I'm on the side of Fahir.
Yeah, but here got it.
Sea people were before Rome and others. They think they're from Atlantis.
Nah.
No, Atlantis is a myth. That's what I'm trying to understand. Which sea people attacked Egypt? Because I don't think it was Viking.
They were thinking about it, like, it was just Mediterranean, and I if people, like, did designs, it might have been India, maybe,
Maybe.
because 'cause I'm looking at the designs of the sculptures and everything. I could see it being India.
Mm, I think at that time, India might have been at war with Middle East.
Think so?
Yeah.
Maybe they were trying to get a, advantage to attack from behind.
No, like India was pretty preoccupied. But I might be wrong. Like timeline wise, I might be wrong. That's why
Right.
I'm trying to check the years. So if we're going with 1208 BCE, it
Mhm.
would be a coalition of Libyan tribes.
Oh, that would make sense too.
Or there's a possibility that Ekwesh, it's like Greek pre-ancestors.
Oh, okay.
So like that would make more sense. Yeah. I don't remember which year he did say though. Did he say which year?
No, I don't think he did.
Let's see.
The iconic New King.
Okay. 1075 BCE.
1075.
Yeah. New Kingdom era. Um, it's still possible that it would be like closer to Libya because I was like off by like what 500? No, 1000 150, something like that.
There's a lot of ages around here, huh?
Well, of course. Yeah, it was around New Kingdom, 20th dynasty for them.
You know, I still can't read this. My brain kinda goes a little crazy when I try to read this. New Kingdom, same donuts? No, donuts were definitely different back then.
Yeah. Let's see. What? This is even more confusing. No. Now I'm trying to figure out what would be like the equivalent of them, like New Age. Because if I list out like the ancient tribes,
Mhm.
all of our eyes are just gonna gloss over. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Greece. There we go. It would be a mix of Greece, Turkey, Italy. Would be a mix of that. Like the so there's like no okay, here's the confusion. There was no actual proof of who the sea people of that time were. There's a debate if it was a mix of the Aegean, which is Greece or Crete or islands like around there, or Western Anatolia, which is modern Turkey, or Mediterranean, which is Italy, Sicily. So there's still a
Okay.
debate. Who were the sea people?
They don't want to catch the hands.
Yes. So there's even like speculation that it were like people who settled down at the Gaza area later on. So yeah, there's just speculations.
It's really hard to tell because there's no real written records of, like, tribes like
Exactly.
that.
Here? Didn't know you were a soldier. oh, thank God. It was just a dream.
No, it's not just a dream. Suffer.
Only pain from there, buddy. Only pain from there.
There's actually more than one of the sea people. Seems like the battle against sea people happened multiple times over roughly 100 years. Yeah, that's why I said what I said. Listen to you.
Yes.
Listen with your ears, not your booty hole. Am I right, Ozzy? Look at these dum dums.